Good afternoon, Lagos, Nigeria. Wherever you're joining us from, welcome to Danfo Conversations. It's nice to be here. I see that my people, they posted on our Instagram. I hope you're following us on social media at Nigeria Info FM Lagos, especially on Instagram, because my people, I don't know who did. I guess it's Olamide because he's a cheeky like that. So they posted the video of me having my exchange, I should say, with a caller who thought women should wear bras. He said, women, if you don't wear bras. I wonder if I can play it. Let me go to our handle, Nigeria Info, and play it for all of you, because I think it's worth discussing. Let's find it. Where is it? Okay, here it is. Wait. Excuse me. Hold on and listen.
Which agenda?
When you guys are going far.
Which
when
agenda?
you guys are going far.
Which agenda?
Please put on a bra.
This is none of your business. Are you male?
Dress is my business. Anyone that dress naked,
Are you
it is
male?
my business.
Are you male?
I will do that thing
Are
that's
you
my
a
mind
man?
and do your work.
Are you a man?
I will do.
Are
do your
you
work.
a man?
See, let
Are
women
you
know
a
their
man?
position in this
If you
life.
can't answer my question, I'm gonna
Know
cut
your
you off.
position in this life.
Are
Know
you
your
a
position in
man?
this life.
This is Sisi Oge, the liberal one. I can assure you.
Okay, so that was what triggered off, and I think they didn't play all of it. I think it went on a little bit longer, right? So yeah, I think at one point I asked him if he has breasts, if memory serves me right. So I'd like this Danfo to go there. Let's go there. Let's have a conversation about, do women, no, let me rephrase that, because what I really wanted to say is, do men have the right to dictate or pass judgment on how women dress? Yeah, let's go there, because I really want to know. Really want to know. Do men? That man said, I will do what? Oh yeah, I think we were discussing what's the name? Comfort on the Comfort. What happened to Comfort on the what's the name of the airline? I can't remember now. Pardon? Yeah. Which airline again? Yeah, Comfort Emanson. I can't remember. Ibom Air, I think. Yeah, Ibom Air. That's what we're discussing. But that's what led to that exchange at the time. But back to the matter. What I do want is, I think, they reminded me. Olamide, I see you. I see your issue. I see your handiwork. But thank you for posting that. It's a subject that I had planned to revisit another time. So I'm glad that I'm revisiting it this time. So the question being, do men have the right to make judgment on how women dress? Because that's what that man was saying. And let's be honest. Hold on. Some of you, where are you now? Some of you were not happy with me, but that's okay, right? We're a family. Family's falling and now. Oh, it's got to 69 comments. So daily_daily.fit said, I will never understand the need to control women's clothing. You can tell your wife and daughter what you want, but you have no business with what any other person wears. Bra or no bra should be the least of your problem. And then the Lizzie Adams, this is all on Instagram. I'll check Twitter if there's any comments there and read some of them out. On Lizzie Adams said, what does he mean by doing that thing that's in his I remember that. Yes, that was the other thing. Yes, he was trying to justify rape, if memory serves. And if you are listening, mister, if that was you that called, please do call back. This time, if you call early, you and I will be able to have a conversation. I'll give you a couple more minutes than I would give other people. Then you will get a chance to really state your case. Call me calmly, and then you and I can have a short, quick conversation. Because some of my wonderful Danfo conversationers said on our handle that I didn't give you a chance to talk. What they didn't hear is I was asking you a question. Are you a man? You didn't answer. I kept saying, are you a man? You didn't answer. And then I changed it to Ikodo accent. Are you a man? No. Anyway, so that was a comment. And then somebody let me go to the other comments. Right. Car on cap underscore car underscore rental underscore Lagos said, how did our ancestors survive when there was no bra? And the clothing style was what we saw on Bollywood village video. I mean, it meant Nollywood, sorry, village videos. Heavenly underscore Heaven Nile said, did I just hear him say, when you dress naked, I'll do what's on my mind and you will do your worst? Yes, actually, Heavenly underscore Heaven Nile, he did say that. Let me scroll down. Some of you were on my side, but I'm not going to read that up because it's not about praising myself. But Odia Ko Sachuku, wow, what a name. I read you, I see you. Thank you. Bash Official said, mind your business. TF reason why we are here. You'll be saying mind your business, but you'll be rubbing it all over our faces. Train your children and stop raising nonsense to the society. Space Secure said, Western society should not serve as our moral compass. Stop using them as an example on this topic. Olumi 501 said, Asisioge, you are wrong in this. You should give him a fair hearing to the subject matter. Moreover, there is nothing wrong in what he said about women covering their bodies when they're going out. And then somebody, Caprento said, how did our fire's father survive when there were no bras? Yes, there you go. How did our forefathers survive when there were no bras? Anderson Paul says, bra ain't good for women. It's best to leave it hanging. Oh, shuku. You're all calling. Keep calling. I'm going to try and give everybody 1 minute. Keep calling. I'm going to read, the truth most persons refuse to others want to be left alone. We all occupy this planet. Nigeria. Imagine a society where women are left alone to walk braless because it doesn't put food on the table and what? Oh, and men are left to walk around pantless without putting together their third leg, and the thing just go dangling north to west. Tick tock. How do we deal with such insanity? That's from Owode Irene. Right, okay. I think Owode Irene. Yeah, there you go. And the last one I'll read. I don't like to bring religion into this, but you want me to read religion? I don't know. Let me know if you want me to read the religious one. Because all this, you guys know me by now. I'm a spiritualist. I don't do religion. Right, the last one I'll read is Shady 18742 said, the mind your business of a thing will not do us any good, madam. That's me he's talking to, or she's talking to. It's not only women, even men dress indecently. As a guy, while in the university, I never sagged my trousers, which was the in thing then. And many guys loved the way I dressed. Madam Ireti, we should speak against indecent dressing in platforms without picking on anyone. If at age 22 you're pulling up the trousers of your son, then you've actually identified that that's an improper way to dress. If not, why not leave him alone since he's an adult? The children that are not well cultured today will create problems for our own children tomorrow. This liberalism to do or live however you want, it'll backfire. There's no absolute freedom. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Thank you all for contributing. Right, let's answer more calls. Hello. Or rather, let's answer your calls. Hello. Hello. Are you there?
You get one.
One. How are you?
Good afternoon.
Is that Merchant Man?
Yeah, this is the Merchant
Yes,
Man.
it is. Hey, how are you?
I'm fine. I really miss you all this one.
I missed you too, my love. I missed you too. Oh, yeah, let's talk. The lines are going crazy. You have 1 minute. They'll be screaming. Say, I gave you too much, more than their own.
All right. When the topic was on the discussion, I didn't listen to it. I came across the post and I got interest. I'm surprised you are actually bringing it back. It's okay. The truth still remains that where somebody's right stops is where another one's right
Begins.
starts.
Yes.
In as much as some people try to imply liberalism and the laissez-faire attitude word to our society, I think as a father or as a boss, I still have that right to look at that angle that may look so provocative to me. You know, why I try to be decent in attitude that I don't misbehave in an office as a boss. I think when you as an individual who dress in a provocative way comes into the office and you want to put it to me or rub it on my face that you have the right to dress anyhow, at the end of the day, you will begin to make me uncomfortable looking at you, and I begin to run some impulses in my memory, trying to catch up with the reality of the moment in the office. I think that infringes on my right of having a very serene environment. So I have a right as a man to make an input when my wife puts on anything that doesn't look decent.
When your wife, but what about other people's wives or girlfriends or mothers or non-wives?
It could be. I was trying to assert on the fact that between people I have influence over, like my daughter, like my wife, now we bring it to other people that may not be related to me blood-wise, that I have influence. As a boss, that's why I use...
So in short, I need you to wrap
yes.
up, Merchant Man, in short.
So, yeah. In summary, a man has a right to speak against indecent dressing that really affects him, both in bloodline and by extension of being the boss in office, that somebody may put him into corner of rooming around the emotions that is not good in the office.
Thank
so
you very
wife
much.
And child and office, I have my right to say, no, this is not good. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you too. Merchant Man, one. Right, hello. Okay, you snooze, you lose. Let's go. This Danfo is moving. Hello.
Good afternoon, Sishoge.
Good afternoon, sir. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Robert. I'm calling you from Apapa.
Go ahead, Robert. You have a minute. The lines are literally insane.
In a theocratic state, people are supposed to dress decently. I mean theocratic state. But unfortunately, Nigeria is not a theocratic state. But if though it is normal for either a man or a woman to dress decently, especially while in public, and also if somebody dress either provocatively or amorously, it is the right of the government to regulate people's dressing.
I'm not talking about government. I'm saying, do men, please, you guys must all call and follow the thread. Do men have a right to comment, dictate to women how they dress, etc.?
Men don't have the right to...
Government is not my business.
No man have the right to, dictate how women should dress when the person is not your wife, is not your relative.
Okay. So if the person isn't your wife, you don't have the rights. But if the person is your wife, you have the rights. Is that what you're saying?
If somebody is not your wife or your relative or relation, if you talk to somebody that should dress somehow, it means you are infringing on that person's right, and it's against the law.
Okay, thank you very much.
That's my own angle of the point.
Your angle is all the your business if it's not your wife or your daughter. Thank you. Hello. Hello.
Hi, Sister. Okay, this is Kenny. How are you?
I'm very well, Kenny. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. Yeah, quick, I'll tell you this. You know, women, whether we are Orobo or Lekpa, our anatomy is a blessing to humanity. Now, there are some women that are so blessed that they have headlamps. And I tell you honestly, I want to tell women now, generally speaking, please, if you have headlamps and you want to go without a bra, don't wear anything white or light colored because it's like you're naked. I was stunned when I was in college. This lady with perfect headlamps walked into the class, and she was wearing a dress shirt, knit dress shirt. I could see everything, and she was well clad. It wasn't transparent; just that it was white. Anything white will show your actual body. I was stunned; I couldn't believe it. So, women, if you want to go braless, please keep away from white or light-colored materials.
Okay, so do you think men have the right to comment on women's bodies or women's clothes on how women dress?
If a man is the boss of a woman that, is oppressing him sexually.
What do you mean the boss? The boss in the office?
If he's her oga in the office.
Okay.
If he's her oga in the office, he can tell her, sweetheart, not even sweetheart, say Lagbaja or Arabiri, you look HOT, please cover up. He can tell her that. Or you're oppressing me, please cover up. Or just cover up. Because that's harassment, don't you think? I mean, a lot of things are going on just like a man that is wearing very tight clothes or stuff like that. Some women go bonkers when they even see muscles. So imagine a guy all stretched out with tight, t-shirt and everything on a dress down Friday. He will be seriously oppressing some girls that.
Thank you. Oh, we've talked a lot, Kenny. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you. Hello.
Yeah, hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from, please?
Yeah, my name is Wale.
Go ahead, Wale.
I know you asked a direct question. You said, do men actually have the right to influence what women wear? Left to me, I don't have the right to tell you what you have to wear, but I actually have control over my immediate spatial environment.
Okay.
If you are dressed in such a way, whosoever you are, and I have control at that point in such a way that is probably provocative or making me feel uncomfortable, I have a right to either leave the place or eject you from the place, depending on the level of control I have. The truth has to be said. We need to actually be reasonable and considerate with things. We are not soul humans. I don't know if you get my point.
You've got 30 seconds. Go on.
Yeah, we are not soul humans. We are not just humans that are just there and it is what we do that is correct, no matter what the gender is. If you know that whatever it is that you are actually on can make other people feel uncomfortable and can even put you in danger. We also assume a lot, though. As in, when you are talking like this about rights or no rights, you are talking to people that actually that have sense, basically.
Okay.
If you try to dress this
it's going to cut you off in 3, 2, 1. You're going to get cut off.
To your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk. Welcome back to Danfo Conversations, right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Welcome back to Danfo Conversations. Yes. We're going there. We're going jiggy. Jaga, we are going there. Everybody gets a minute to express their opinion. Let's go. Hello.
Hey, good afternoon. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you, Titilope. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Great. Go ahead. You have a minute. Go.
So one, it depends on the situation. If it was an official place, I'll call the person.
Titulokwe, speak up, please.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, better.
Okay, sorry. I said that place was an official place, a formal environment, maybe work environment, whatever. I'll tell the person, if the person is my friend or colleague, I'll just tell her in private, how do you feel about this? This is not, I don't think this is ideal. But definitely there will be a dress code. Obviously, if it was just a general place, if anything, if I like it, I will just watch you. I'll just look at it, and I'll keep my comments to myself. I'll look. Cannot start me for looking you, because that is the way you have presented yourself. Okay. If I like you, it might be an invitation to treat. At the same time, maybe she's just deliberately dressing that way to invite anybody to come and treat. And if I like you, I will apply. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hello.
This is the number.
Hello.
This is the number one.
Number one. Thank you. Who am I speaking to?
This is Mr. Frank.
Mr. Frank, I did can't pay.
I can hear your voice.
Thank you.
Yes, it's okay because of time. I don't have much to say. I just want you to do me a favor.
All right.
At the end of the show, just remain like 2 or 3 minutes. I want to hear your own side of the matter.
I will.
Yes, just tell me what is your own opinion concerning this dress code of women.
You know, I always give my opinion at the end. I will.
Yes, I will say and I will listen.
Thank you very much, Mr. Frank.
Yes,
Bless you, my brother. Hello. I beg your pardon. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good afternoon. What's your name? Where you calling from, please?
My name is Bayo. I'm calling from Aja.
Okay, go ahead, Bayo.
Yeah, I don't have any right to tell somebody what to wear, what not to wear. But the issue is that as an African, we have our own culture. And we forget our own, even though the 2 religions that we have in this country, forbidding that, what you can't wear to church, what you can't wear to mosque, I don't think it's good to wear it outside.
But we have more than 2 religions. You all keep saying we have 2 religions. We have more than 2 religions.
80% of Nigerian population practice the 2 popular religions.
Yeah, you can say the 2 most popular religions, but let's not say we only have 2 religions. That's not fair.
Okay. I'm a nearly driver. So I deal with all those ladies.
Okay. You're a what driver? You're an Uber driver.
Yeah, well, boat driver.
A boat driver.
So
okay.
Whenever they are coming down from where they went to, they are uncomfortable. They are comfortable at night, but in the daytime they are not comfortable. So we have to sneak inside the car so that nobody will see them. So when you are not comfortable with something, so why are you wearing it?
What's your name again?
Bayo.
Bayo. Okay, I'm listening.
Yeah. So when you're not comfortable, you yourself you can't work with it, and they're still wearing it, which is not good. And even though we forget our culture, that's another problem we are facing as an Africa.
Okay.
So that's my own take.
Thank you, Bayo. Have you driven me before? Are you one of those that I get into your car? You're like, it's you, to say okay. Huh? Have you driven me before? Because I often, whenever I get into a Bolt or Uber, and as soon as I said good afternoon or hello or whatever, they're like, it's you, Sisi okay?
No.
Okay, all right. Ajiawa, all the best, my brother. Make lots of money.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Hello. I'm coming to your text messages. Okay, you know what? That's my opportunity to come to your text messages. Before I forget that we have WhatsApp on the Danfo. This Danfo also has Wi-Fi. Hey, it's a jiggy and a jagga. Right, what do I have here? Sisi, okay, leave that man. Not jealousy. I just feel like marrying you, Stephen from Oka. So okay, respect yourself. Or if you want to enter, or I like this stuff, I would tell the driver to go on. Oh dear Lord, you people are killing me. I love you all to bits, and I wouldn't change you for the world. I tell you. You know, other radio stations have tried to steal me from you. I said no. He said no, and then no. This is your gay. Is not living a damn for people. Some basically man, no lodo man. I think they can speak English. Once made the very, very, very jealous. Yes, let's call it jealous. He once made the very jealous comment of it should be more Louis. I said, you're lucky. I will just go and trademark that, which I have done, so that we might have a more Louis conversation. Anyway, let me get back. I have too much fun with you guys. That's the problem. Right, good afternoon, Silge Radio Goddess. I've been I've been laughing and almost falling from this down for this afternoon. On this issue, it depends on the internet and context. If it's about safety or appropriateness in a specific setting, like a workplace, that's a shared conversation, not a unilateral judgment. But if it's about imposing personal or cultural beliefs on someone else's freedom, that's where respect and boundaries come in. Yomi from Muriokola, thank you for your contribution. Who have I got here? Good day, Cecilia. The context determines my right if I feel I'm sexually harassed and I'm not comfortable with my feelings. Is it that you get into your feelings? Sunday, is it that it's doing jiggy you jaga or it's doing dingy danga when they are not dressing appropriately? Oh, okay, stop it and get serious. Anyway, Sunday from Ikorodu continues. 1, if I am her boss in the office. 2, if she is my class student. I think I have the right to tell her to dress properly. Thanks, Sunday. Thank you, Sunday from Ikorodu. So how are you doing? Well done. I like. Yeah, you have a good point. Yes. But I still ask, is it that he's doing dinging danga? Zainab, don't say a word. Right, good afternoon, Segi of Africa. It's Layin Kalawale from Ogun State. Ijebu, or is it Abeokuta? Is it Egba? Anyway, in my humble opinion, I feel both male and female have a right to live in as long as the right exists. I don't see the reason why men will be the one to determine how a woman should dress. However, a woman chooses to dress is her choice, as long as it suits her ego. Dressing does not define how moral or decent anybody is. You see, my people in Logan State. Oh, okay. I've got a song. I'm not really. I think I know the song for Ijebu. I can't remember the song for Egba. I would have sang it for you, so I don't even know which part. And you people in Ogun State, if I call Egba Ijebu, if I call Ijebu Egba, they get all angry and like, what do you man? Good afternoon, Cecilia. Wearing a bra is not a must. It is a choice. No man has no right to dictate. Maybe private advice, but because of the insanity in our society, women should wear bra and strong panties. You want them to wear majidun? What is strong panties? Strong panties so they don't get caught up in a messy fight or scuffle. This is advisable until you can guarantee no one will just harass you on the road getting you naked. Oladapo from Aton Ota. Thank you, Oladapo. I'm coming to your calls in a few minutes. Hello, Sergey, my radio darling. How sweet. Indecent dressing can be temptatious and can only lead to dangerous acts. My advice to indecent dressing is to be decent. Especially if you're a woman, not to fall into temptation. Salusu Uju from Lagos. Okay, stop bombarding me with messages now. You people calm down. A woman can dress as she wants, but it's a crime for me to dress how I want. I'm a YN. What the hell? What in God's name is YN? And YNs, what is YN? YNs, we dress black hoodie, ski mask, tight pants, and black. What are you? What in God's name is YN? Kilonjebe. Esim Jewa. And how do I say that in Igbo? You, my Igbo people, you don't help me improve my Igbo. As for you, I'm fighting with you because none of you ever call on, or shall I say my northern listeners. I've been kicked out of public bus and not allowed to enter bank. Police have harassed me just because I choose to dress YN. But girls can dress like ho. CJ. What is YN? I'm coming to your cause. If you know what YN is, please text me. Hello. CJ, I can't have a conversation with you because I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Hello?
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Please move away from the noisy people in the background. Good afternoon. What's your name? Where you calling from, please?
Good afternoon. I'm from, I think it's from the other neighboring something.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. So please, you shouldn't be. One thing, Sunday is my name, calling from Barika.
Okay, go ahead, Sunday.
You know, women are very, very attractive. Consider. Recently, you have heard about sexual abuse right from the top. So when a woman don't dress well, not a question that man will use or people will just start to mock her. You can easily walk towards her or even please try and, dress well in a mannerful way. Then that will bring understanding. And the rape issue, the rape issue these days is not like previous years. You should understand that you know about it. Because of incidents.
I know about what?
No, what I'm trying to say, in those days, we don't record rape like it is these days because of this media something. In those days, you don't record much of this thing. It takes time to say, oh, somebody has been raped. But because of media something, and these youths that are now into smoking, taking all sort of drugs, so they are high. They don't know how to control themselves. Before you know, they abuse women.
Okay.
And men too.
So I need you to hurry up.
Women abuse them.
Time is going. So what are you saying?
So please, what I'm just trying to say, I don't say the women should not dress the way they are. But some women do abuse others and say, look at, is she normal or whatever? So please, sure that we dress decently so that it will not bring shame to the society.
Okay.
And even in the church. Yeah.
Okay,
then
thank you.
You know about what I'm saying.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Hello.
Hello, Sisi Ogi. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Oh, Mrs. Oboli, good afternoon. I remember the last time I bumped into you was when the very first time I had ever met you was when this topic was actually when the man called in and this wasn't even the topic. And you said, oh, we have to revisit this topic. Exactly. So here you are. Go ahead. You have a minute. What do you have to say?
Let me stand by the confines or in the confines of your question. Should men tell women how to dress?
Yeah.
Because many contributions I've listened to today are just saying women should dress well, men should see. The question is, should men tell women how to dress? In my own opinion, as long as I cannot tell a man within the confines of his dress sense how to dress, I don't think a man wields the right or the whims and caprices to tell me how I dress. The reason is this. It's me. It's my body. Of all the contributions I've heard today, I heard Mr. Wale say, if you're not comfortable, you can remove yourself out of that situation or discipline yourself, whatever it is. Sister Oge, I can't see a man, even if I want to say something, maybe he's sagging or he's left his chest bare, his bears are bulging everywhere. If I can't stand the sight of his physique or his unruly dress sense, I would be far removed from that place rather than engage in a discussion that will lead to ripple effects of stories that touch the liver and the soul. So for me, if I'm to remain in this, if you ask me next time, should ladies wear bra or they should appear braless or moderation, I would now toe that part But on this question, Sisi Oge, no man wills the right to tell me how to dress. I have listened to you over the years, Sisi Oge. You have never been one person who would address or who would want people to dress indecently. Sisi Oge, I've seen you dress in your show, on your shows, even outside when you go to clamor for women. I have never seen you dress indecently. You have never preached that. It is not in your line or in your making. So nobody should come and guilt trip you for you to think that, okay, this is what you are clamoring for. All you are saying is, if you feel you have the right, you wield the right. Don't infringe on somebody else's right by self-imposing or superintending on their own civic right. It is their right, for crying out loud. Thank
you very much. Thank you.
I love you, ma'am.
I love you more. Hello. Hello.
Good afternoon. Let me off my radio.
Off it.
Good afternoon.
Yes, go ahead.
Afternoon.
Go ahead, ma. What's your name? Where you
my
calling
name is
from?
Esther.
Go ahead, Esther.
I'm calling from Ikorodu.
Okay. You have a minute.
What I'm
Gosh,
saying
the time
is
goes
this.
fast.
Yes. What I'm saying is this. The men have no right to tell the women what and what not to wear. Why? Because if they begin to allow them to do this is the type of thing that causes lynching. They should just mind their business. Remove your eyes. Remove your eyes. Have the self-control to just remove your eyes and go your way. Because after some time now, they start lynching ladies that are not dressing well. They should just remove their eyes. Somebody came to the front of my house and removed the male organ, and was urinating. I had to remove my eyes. I turned the other way, away from him. That's what he did was bad, was wrong. He knew I was a woman standing there. So remove your eyes before this thing will escalate to making trying to lynch girls and ladies.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma. Hello. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. My name is Emeka.
Hello, Emeka.
And I greet you.
I greet you too, my brother.
You see, I'm calling from Ketu Ekpe. I've lived for, Babbage. I've lived for Babbage for years. APA quarter, from APA quarters to Babbage. You see, that thing make me dead different. That's the way that I'm talk now, not true. I don't say market for Babbage. For that Babbage there, that front of the head of police barracks. You see,
I know that part. Yeah.
If I see woman today, that I get up front there. My name is Emeka. If I see woman today, if you like, that my mind, I don't like you. If you like, do anything naked, my body no go be like I see person. Now, that will make me self. Sometimes I ask myself, say, this man, are you sure say the man? Something where people when they shout, I'm gonna look at like say more because I don't live with them for years, not be 2 years, not be 3 years old. For that Babbage there, that market there.
I'm hearing you.
So now, I can't think say the blind I go because I get only one boy child. I can't before I don't agree to carry and go those kind of places. Since that time I can't see that is the one for me. Now I can't touch I'll carry my boy. Carry and go beach. I carry my boy go this in club. Make it they see. Maybe say if you don't see all those things, if you see and small, it go be like that is going to control them. Since that time, I see are they different. Women go find me come at my house for a jar.
So let me ask you a question. Yes. Why do you think that is? Why do you think you're no longer affected by how a woman dresses, or indeed if she walks around naked?
I have seen and saw and conquered.
You have saw and you have conquered.
I have conquered.
Thank you.
You know, be like saying anything. I'm gonna carry my boy child go there. Make go see what I see. Make go make it tomorrow night. First when you have small cloth. If you see I'm gonna go to take. I'll carry and go there. I don't talk about this day. My name is Emeka. They carry and go club.
Thank you, Emeka. Thank you, my brother.
Yes, I'll carry and go there. I'll carry and go, and I tell you, I'll carry and go there. Make go to see what I see.
Thank you very much.
From every quarter to Babbage. I said, no woman, where I go, see if you like, you make her finish my body. If I don't like, my body, no go talk.
Okay, thank you very much, Emeka. God bless you, sir. God bless you, and blessings to your son. Hello. Okay, let me read your messages. You people will just be throwing messages as me, Sha, so she must read it, Sha. Where are we? Where did I get to? Okay. Sissy, okay, please pick the female line. I have picked that. We are picking everything. We don't actually. What if I told you? I can tell you the number because it's right in front of me. I have no idea which one it is when it's picked. But there you go. I hope we've spoken to you. If pharmacy, I hope so. If not, please keep calling. Good afternoon, Sissy. I noticed that you are not streaming on YouTube. I want to see your face, please. Thank you. Yes, we're currently not streaming for technical reasons. I understand. That has been the case actually for a couple of weeks now. I understand that it is being recorded and it will be on live. It will be put on our YouTube. You want to see my face? You must tune in to Danfo Conversations. Not Danfo, to Borderlines. Then you should see my face. Okay? Yeah. And don't ask me why it's different for both. I don't get involved. I'm just yours truly, Sissy Oge, doing what you hired me to do, driving this Danfo. Okay, right. Where am I? Adegoke from Lekki says, it's called indecent dressing for a reason. Dressing indecently can be provocative in the sense that the lady exposes her breasts and laps in public, or men who expose their chest in public. Some ladies wear clothes that are meant for their bedroom in public. You mean it's someone's right to expose their secret parts openly? Come on now. It's not about telling women how to dress. Common sense is not common. Indeed, if it is not common, then what is it, my brother? What is it? Thank you, Adegoke. Good day, Sissy again. One, your man, one. Yeah, I got it. I'm an Igbo speaker, people. One, your man, one. It's taken me a long time to be able to read that. Right, so no man has the right to dictate to a woman what to wear. After all, he's not is perfect. Oh, he's not perfect, I beg your pardon. This moderation to wear right end. Anyone whose mode of dressing will actually put me in an erotic, explosive. No, let me read it again so you can all hear it. Anyone whose mode of dressing will actually put me in an erotic, explosive, impulse must be rebuffed if I'm in a position to stop her, especially if I am her boss. She's my wife, or she's my younger sister or daughter. But others should go on with their nakedness so I can catch the fun and admiration of nature's endowment. Merchant man, see you. Whoa. I share yourself. Get out. Look at you. I see you. I saw you. Right, what have we got here? Is it nobody should tell anyone how to dress, but I disagree with the opinion of telling men to remove themselves from situations they're not comfortable with. What if we were in a position where we don't have any other option than to stay? Valid point. We keep saying women should be free, but forget that. Men also need to be free. Free to dig in dang. Unruly dressing is unhealthy to all. Can you believe the child of my world who never calls me? Can you believe this? Zay is calling me right now on Danfo Conversations. Let me see if you can all see him. Child, he's dropped. Or is it the line cut off? I should call him back. Anyway, where was I? So, nobody should tell anyone how to dress. Unruly dressing is unhealthy for some men also. That's from Greenwich. Right, I'll pick up more calls. When we come back from the break or from the 2 o'clock news, I will give you my opinion. Let's talk. You have a minute and 40 seconds. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Fine. You?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Fine. So back to the issue, the master on ground.
Yeah.
My name is Samuel, calling from Ogun State.
Yeah.
So the matter where they ground is strong one.
The matter where they ground. I like that.
What did you say, please?
I like that. The matter where they ground. Yes.
Now, I like, I'm a lover of pidgin English. I like it so much.
I like it as well. So go ahead. Time is going. You have a minute left.
So, sometimes, in the first place, let me start by saying that whatever we do, passes an information across to everybody. Whatever we do matters. So, as far as I'm concerned, this is new. Some men, in the first place, let me agree to the fact that men don't have the right to tell women how to dress or how they should dress. But it also depends. Is those women? Are you saying that their husbands don't have the right to tell their wives to dress, or in general? Is this a general question?
Okay. It was a general question, but I want to know your opinion. You're going off in 10 seconds, quickly. So what is it that you're saying?
Okay. Yes, as for me, sometimes, it turns me on, let me be sincere, it gives me sexual.
Yes. More conversation, more talk, more right after this.
Welcome back to Danfo Conversation. So, I know it's not bring your child to work day, but this child of mine has been calling frantically on video and is a member of the Danfo, right? So let me see what he's talking about. Hello. Can you? Oh. My son is in New York, everybody. Say hey to me, Zainab. So the time difference, he forgot that I was on air. Right, Tim is showing me New York. This is the technology of the world. Right, he's in New York for the first time. He went with his friends. It is a crazy place. Say hello to the listeners.
Hello to my mom's wonderful listeners. Tuned into the best radio show in Nigeria. Nigeria Info 93. I forgot the number.
99.3.
99.3. Tell the DJ to play a horn thing.
Thank you, baby. Right. I will call you back once I'm off air. You look fabulous.
All right, Mom. You look great, by the way.
Love you.
I love you too, Mom. Take care of yourself.
Bye.
You look great, by the way. I love the glasses.
Thank you. Right, that's everybody's child. My son and everybody's child. Our child on Danfo Conversations. You've all known about him since he was little. Yeah. He's now 22 and he's traveling and he's whatever it was that he said. Anyway, back to our convo. Right. Let me take a deep breath. This is for Mr. Frank and everybody else. It's a good question that you ask. What do I think? First and foremost, I have to say that every single opinion, I don't have to agree with it, but it is valid. The only ones that I will crucify is those of you that said your jingy is jagain and you're blaming the woman that's not dressed, quote unquote, decently. No, I don't think so. This is Cecile Gay. First and foremost, let's talk about those of you who feel that, you will be tempted or whatever. Not Merchant Man who said he's adoring nature's whatever. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about those of you who said you'll be tempted and all of that, you couldn't control or whatever. That is wrong. That is really, really wrong. It is wrong because like Emeka said, you've got to learn to control yourself. It's almost like saying that, I don't know. Do you know the meaning of sociopathy? Somebody that is a sociopath, a very good example is those children, from when they're children, psychologists will tell you, those children who see a gecko or a lizard walking along and they must kill it. Why? The space is for everybody. God created. One of my favorite hymns is, all creatures great and small, all things bright and beautiful, the Lord God made them all. So you see a sociopath who will see a war gecko, throw a stone because they must kill it. That's insane. Why? They say they can't control you. You can't control yourself for what? So, those of you who are saying you can't control yourself, you're evidently saying you will rape, or you have the urge to rape a woman because of how she's dressed. Now, there's a problem with that. First and foremost, that is never an excuse, and it can never be an excuse. Never, ever, 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 ever. There is no justification. There is no excuse to ever rape a woman. Number two, when a man rapes a woman, it has nothing to do with finding the body alluring, like and admiring nature's work, like my merchant man once said. No, it is a crime of power. It is because you're looking at her and you're thinking how you're going to overpower her. So I need to park that one aside. Now back to the question. Should a man, I should have asked my son actually, because he's that generation, 22. Should a man have the right to comment on a woman's body? My opinion, no. Or what, a woman's dressing? In my opinion, no. You have the right to admire. You have the right to say, oh, I'm not sure if you should be wearing that. Right, that's not an opinion. That's an admiration. That's advice. I think I think you should wear. That's a little bit more revealing, or a little bit too revealing. Or you can wear that. What I often say, and there's something that I would say sometimes, and this is me. And you must remember, Cecile Gay is female. Is that sometimes I would say, oh, that looks much better at night. In the afternoon, it doesn't work quite as well. Do you see what I'm saying? So I've left the person. I've given them. I've seeded them. Right? And then I leave them to make their choice. Heck, if we are in the workplace, and in my school, back in England, we would call it smuggling peanuts. What is smuggling peanuts? Smuggling peanuts is when your nipples are erected. Yeah, peanuts, you see now? Peanuts, that's what we call it. Right? That's what we call it. And if you are doing that during the day, it's offensive. Not that it's offensive. That's what it is. It's offensive. Now, there are lots of women who can't wear bras. To Mr. that keeps going on about wearing a bra. There are lots of women who can't wear bras. Every woman has the option whether to choose to wear a bra or not wear a bra. It really is not my business. Neither should it be your business. Now, do I have a responsibility to my society to respect others? Yes, I do. But should that responsibility then infringe on how I want to present myself? No. How I present myself, it's me, right? How I choose to dress is how I choose to dress. I like something that Bayo said, and this is always what I say to people. Bayo said, when you're not comfortable, you know it's wrong. And that's the line there. Whether you're a man or a woman, when you are not comfortable, you know you shouldn't be wearing it. When I go out in the morning or in the afternoon, you see some people, I come on radio like I'm going on TV 9 out of 10 times, right, Zay? Yes. Right? And, it's just the way I am, right? They don't call me Cecile Gay for nothing. Because this Cecile Gay was Beyonce before Beyonce knew that she was Beyonce. Get it? Back to the matter. So, if I'm not comfortable in it, I'm not going to wear it out. If I'm comfortable in it, I don't care what you've got to say. Heck, I will be wearing it and wearing it well. Now, somebody mentioned about my son sagging. You make a good point. Should he be sagging? No, but you know what? I was that age too, and I dare anybody to tell me how to dress. And that's the thing. So I've always believed youth belongs to let the young be young, right? I tell him, right? I'm sure as soon as I turn my face away, he's back. His aunties tell him, just like I was when I was his age, just like you probably were when you were his age. Heck, I was talking to my friend the other day and I was saying, those of us who were in the 80s, how did we survive those 80s fashion? Shell suits. Whose idea was shell suits? Whose idea was all that hair with gel? Gosh, there are so many. Look, can I make you a confession? Now remember, I said Cecile Gay was Beyonce before Beyonce knew she was Beyonce. And if I find the picture, I will put it out on my Instagram at Cecile Gay Lagos on both Instagram and Twitter. This Cecile Gay once wore, this was years before everybody was wearing adire. This was back in England, right? I wore a long adire skirt, not tight, just A-line long, not huge, just, and guess what I wore on top? You want to know? A bikini top. Oh, yes, and I wore it out, and I wore it to Carnival, and I was the belle. So you see, Mr. Emeka that said he remembers his time in in Bar Beach. He's right, and that's why I wanted to listen to him really hard. Because you see, when you go to the Notting Hill Carnival, if you've ever been to any carnival, I can't speak to the Calabar Carnival because Nigeria is somewhat a little bit more conservative. But if you go to the Notting Hill Carnival, the Trinidadian Carnival, Brazil, all over the world, if you go to carnivals, women are dressed next to naked, and no man dare go to them and slap this or touch that, right? But that's the carnival. I'm just saying, I'm going by what Mr. Emeka, I think, I can't remember his name, but he has a son, Emeka. If you respect a woman's body, if you've seen it and you've learned to respect it and you know that it comes in different shapes and sizes, it comes in different forms, it comes in different glorifications. Before I conclude on that, my son went to the French school, as you all know. Let me tell you about Europe. The Europeans, especially the French, the Spanish, they don't business. So my son went to the French school. And in the French school, not only is there no uniform, you don't wear a uniform in France, but I remember my niece would always say, all the bomb shots of Nigeria is in Timilane school. I promise you, those kids were in shorts. As a result of it, which my son's never bothered about women's nakedness. Like literally. He's actually very confident in his own nakedness. I'm not saying children should be going around in bum shorts. I'm just telling you that is the culture of France, which, is part of the culture, which was the culture of my son's school here in Lagos. And just to let you know that in other culture, because they're so comfortable with it, nakedness stops being a big deal. So they're not looking and thinking, which is why it's such a big deal. Like, why are you raping women? Why? Since when does a woman owe you decency? And what does decency mean? What does decency? Who gets to determine what is decent and what is indecent? Right? I don't know. But what I can speak for, Mr. Frank, is how Cecile Gay here will dress, and I am a liberal, and how, yes, sometimes some people, men and women, right, wear things that I don't agree with, but heck, I mind my business and keep it moving. I mind my business and keep it moving. The gentleman that said, what if you can't leave? Why can't you leave? I don't understand. Why can't you look away? Why can't you look elsewhere? We're not talking about the workplace, by the way. I'm talking about socially, generally. I'm talking about going to the party, going to a wedding, going to any social event. I'm talking about, yes, if you're on a bus, somebody said about if you're on a Danfo. If you're on a Danfo, just because other people will abuse the woman does not make it okay. And it doesn't mean that they have a right to. Let's stop giving justification for what is wrong. right? You can't go abusing women just because you don't, a woman, just because you don't like the way she's dressed. Heck, turn up your nose and keep it moving. Because I promise you, if she feels uncomfortable, you don't even need to let her know. She will be feeling uncomfortable, right? Next week, if I've got the time, we'll discuss whether a woman has the right to tell a man how to dress, right? Now, just to go back to it, you see, those of you, I have a call from the abroad. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Where are you calling from? Your line is not great. Yeah, hello. Can you talk? Yeah, go ahead. Oh. Yes, good afternoon. It's
Hello?
not great. Yeah. Quickly.
Is it better now?
A little bit. You sound like you're in some sort of, I don't know, maybe you've got near an AC or something. Go ahead.
All right. So, okay, I heard you say something about France.
About what? France, yes. Yeah.
You failed to also tell us.
Your line is so bad. Where are you? Are you on the tube or something? Hello. Hello. Yes, there's background noise. We're trying to really. Everything is bad about this line. Why have you got your radio on? Okay, it's cut off. Yeah. Don't be calling here with your radio on. Come on, guys. If you're calling, especially the diaspora, if you're calling from WhatsApp, turn off. Once your line has been picked up, turn it off. Otherwise, it's not going to work. So now you've lost your chance to talk to me. It would have been great to hear what you had to say about France. I'm almost out of time, right? Good as okay, I've read that one. Olaya Waju says no. I've read that one. Good afternoon, Ireti. Absolutely not by Deborah Cox's answers your question. What does that mean? What I don't understand. You've got to be able to like, please. I know I'm saying don't write long, but I don't know what that means. Right, okay. If you're calling again from the diaspora, let's talk. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, come closer to your, yeah.
Is it better now?
Better. You have a minute.
Yeah, I was only saying that, yes, France is a good example with their liberalism. But there are lots of things also going on that liberalism has caused in the society. So that is on one side. Yeah. On the other side, I would also like to say, as a man, if I don't know you, if I'm not related to you, I don't have the right to tell you what. You understand? But father, and you understand, and as a brother, I have every right to tell my daughter.
Absolutely.
You understand? Because look, there are lions and wolves out there. Get me? In as much as we try to discourage stealing, there are still thieves out there. In as much as we try to discourage raping, like we should tell our sons to do this, there are still people who are insane out there. You understand? So the point of protecting your female siblings or people close to you is important as a man. You understand? So that's why we need, because at the end of the day, if it happens, it's the father they will call, hey, daddy, it has happened though. This person, you understand? So we have the inherent urge to protect our female being. You understand?
Thank you.
So when I'm going, I have the right to tell them, don't wear this, don't wear this, don't wear that. Because
And what happens when they don't listen to you?
whatever happens when it goes out, well, that's a problem.
So if she gets raped, it's a problem?
I mean, I'm not rape is a little bit.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So, because that's the example you were giving, and that's why it gets ridiculous. That's why I keep saying people can you can speak to what you think without constantly juxtaposing it with why somebody could be raped.
Look, like I made an example earlier, I don't condone all those things, right? But you can only control yourself. You can't control
again. And what you're saying by extension is you are saying if you're saying you can only control yourself, you can't control what other people do. By extension, inadvertently, you are giving justification, excuse, framework of consideration to rape. Unfortunately, you called too late.
I won't blind eye to. That's what I'm trying to say. I won't turn the blind eye to. You know, there's something called there's something called what's it called?
I've got to go. I'm so sorry. Sorry, you called late. Thank you so much, and I didn't even get to hear your name. Thank you. God bless you. Lemfa got you. Sisi Oge, when I first moved to England and see girls in miniskirts to school, I said, no way, my daughter won't. But as I see it barely every day, I'm used to it. But my babe must wear pop sock before the miniskirt to ekushe. And this is true. And this is the thing. You know, we're going to have, after next week, when we talk about women have the right to tell men what to wear, or have the right to have an opinion on what our men dress. The other thing we're going to talk about is this whole, there's the word that's just flown out of my head. This whole sort of, the way we frown, and I might have to get management advice on how we talk about it, but, you know, fidelity. Maybe is the right way, is the easiest way I can put it for now till I get advice, because that's the other thing. We're not allowed to say sex and all of that stuff. We have to talk about it. We have to get to a position, because for as long as we hide things away, how do we learn? How do we learn? You're calling me, I can't pick up your call. What I can try to do, the truth is, others actually tell others how to dress. I watched an interview involving a Taliban official and a BBC journalist. Your country, Taliban, a Taliban. I beg, come out for there. Greenish, Taliban, long. Are we a Taliban society? Are we a theocratic society? We're not now. I can't finish reading that. Sisi Oge, my name is Samson Omini from Ikeja. Your topic is very strong, ma. My take on this topic is that men should respect women and their boundaries on dressing, but as a man, I will respect myself when a woman dresses indecently. Bam! That's the way to close. That's how I'm going to close, because what's your name again? Sam actually knocked it straight out of the park. Next week, we're going to be asking the question. Zainab, remind me, we're going to be having the question: do women have the right to dictate how men dress? Until then, I am back. Borderlines at 4 o'clock. Have you heard of the Hague Group? A most important group. I have one of the executive secretaries, and she is super important. She's been on Al Jazeera and all of that. So Fansha, she is amazing. She's going to be we're talking Nepal. You've all seen what's been going on in Nepal, right? You've all seen what's been going on in Nepal. So much so that there's been a conversation in Nigerian social media. So much so that everybody is afraid. Which country is next? But we're going to be talking about globalization, right? And you know, the changing and the way citizens are responding and all of that stuff. You've had, I think there's been 3 governments, the 3 countries, I think Bangladesh, Nepal, and is it Japan, where governments have been overthrown or changed or been forced to change. Until then, I will be back. Let me go and get something to eat and speak to the Oluwatimileyin of my life, who currently is in New York having a vacay with his boys. Yeah, he did that by himself. It's not me that paid him. Yes, my son is working. He asked me if I wanted to come with him. I said, for where? Danfo is much more important. Zay, why are you laughing? It's true now. I said, Danfo is much more important. It is much more, and he gets it. I'll be back at 4 p.m. Take care. Be well. Bye-bye.
More news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment.